the youngsters today, they want to learn, they want to add value, wherever they're going. So once they join the service or they join the engineering stream, what are the kind of courses or value addition that a person can do during the course of service?
Yeah. Primarily nowadays, of course, most of the people who are joining are already engineering graduates. In my time, they used to be joined as normal BSc from NDA and all that, and then they used to be engineering graduate. So that way you are saving that 2-3 years of period.
Yes.
After the basic degree course that they do, depending on your discipline, if you are a mechanical or electronic engineer or computer science, they give you various disciplines. Like in the mechanical side, you have tanks, which are armored fighting vehicles, that is known as an air vehicle course. And then there is known as armament. Armament and instrument. That is for guns and all the instrument. So mechanical people have this kind of 2 streams. When you come to electronic, there are quite a few streams. Like you have the computer science, you have radar, you have communication, thing like that. So that is a kind of stream in computers. And then computer also engineering OICT course, you do it separately, which is there. And then there's a stream for aviation, which the electronic and mechanical also, both the streams are taken into aviation course. So EME has 42 plus trades, in fact. EME is very, very wide that way. 42 plus trades are there. So basically, I said the A vehicle, then B vehicle, of course, we are all the light vehicles which are there. That is common for everybody. Then C vehicle are basically the engineering equipment. And the streams, you have armored fighting vehicles, armament, then you have computers, radar, then radio, that is the communication equipment, then optoelectronics, then you have, aviation. In the aviation also there are 2-3 streams. So there's a wide scope. And whichever stream you are distributed, accordingly you are given a specialization on that. Like suppose, for example, you are an A vehicle chap, then accordingly you will have a specialization, separate specialization on the A vehicle, and you do a MTech also on that. And all the advanced courses will be based on that. And then you are given an opportunity to work on the equipment for some time, then come back, do a refresher course. So all the fine tunings are done so that you are abreast with the latest technology and you are able to support the system.
Yeah. So now we also have a lot of defense labs which are into production and modification and things like that. So do the officers have an opportunity to work in these labs?
Yeah. Now people who join the army into EME for the matter. Innovation is part of life in the EME. It is part of life. In the EME itself, within your own workshop, you have so many facilities and provisions and capability, in fact, you can do anything. And then you can take help of the local market and do some innovation. And then they encourage these innovations also, which these innovations are, in fact, sent to all the formations so that you can share the information. So that is within the workshop, within the battalion or the brigade level that you carry out. That is one. Secondly, there are some innovations at the base workshop level, at the core zone workshop and the base workshop level, where also you can make some innovation and you can do large scale kind of a mass production also is being done in the base workshop, which is required for the army. So that is also one thing. And third, which you already have, is a simulator development division, which is also part of the regular army. So there is a major level of innovation. They develop simulators and so many other things at a very, very large scale, at a much higher level. So you can join that also. So you have ample opportunity to give ideas and develop a product and make innovation and all that. But when you come to the defense lab per se is not part of the army. The defense labs are more into the part of the DRDO also for that matter.
Yes, I'm referring to that.
DGK, DRDO and all are part of the Ministry of Defense Production. So they are all part of the Indian Ministry of Defense. They are part of Ministry of Defense Production. So you are sent on deputation.
Yes.
So people with say 15, 16 years of service generally get a deputation to that place and they may get permanently absorbed there. You can go to DLRL, DRDO, DMRL and so many defense labs are there all over the country. And you may go on deputation and get absorbed. So in that case, you are leaving the mainstream of the army and joining there.
Yes. No, that's what I wanted to clarify. Yes, because there are so many defense labs which are working in these fields, And whether it is Air Force or it is Navy or it is Army, I think there is a lot of defense labs per se. I think they depend to a large extent on the field level expertise from the technical people, because nothing can be developed without the assistance and field level experience. So from that point of view, yes, I think it is also one of the options where people can, probably go into. Like you said, no, people also get absorbed later on.